not here to clock in. I'm here to build. Because in the private sector,
you don't ask.
see, most people have an idea when it comes to business, but they lack the infrastructure. So that gives them no leverage. The leverage we have when we step in, call comes in, I don't have to answer. The text comes in, it goes out automatically. Even my social planner and social media is automated. By now you're probably thinking, what's that got to do with me? Well, with AI handling the back end and us front, that gives you the key to the door to be able to make money on your terms based on your brand.
You're a call center that sells vacation packages, right? And you just spent $600 to set up your phone lines, and that's it. All you have is phone lines right now, but you still need some sort of document signing platform. So usually everybody's familiar with it, DocuSign. I've used it for years. As long as it's been out, I've used it for a long time because it's convenient. But if you're the person who has the DocuSign account and you're sending out the documents, especially if you want to accept payments at the end of that signature, you have to pay $60 a month per user. So if you have 5 users, that's another $60 per month. So now you're in the hole another $300 for the month, not including the $600 that you already spent. You have a monthly reoccurring. So now you have your phone and now you have your documents, but you don't have a CRM. You don't have a customer relationship. Like there's no way for you to see what's going on with your customers. So now you got to go to Zoho or Salesforce or one of those, and you have to pay them per user as well. You have to pay 25, 35, whatever it is per user. And so just now you have your DocuSign where you can send out your contracts. You have your phone number where you can make phone calls. Your CRM. Zoho or Salesforce or whatever it is. And so now you're in a hole. Your first month, you're in the hole like $1,200.
Right.
Before you even got anybody on the phone to make a deal.
Right.
Now, to somebody who is in business, that's not really that big of an expense. They're like, okay, well, my first sale is going to make $600, $1,200, whatever it is. So I'll be able to pay it off. But at the same time, you still have all of these different expenses that you have to pay for every single month. And if this guy drops off, one of your employees drops off, you're still paying for it. You got to replace it. You got to replace that guy for the account because it costs money for that seat. You see the problem that a lot of people end up facing, including me. That's what I was facing. I was facing that problem. The problem of all of these different apps in Windows all over my screen, and I got to navigate from here to here to here to here to here. And I also got to remember to pay all these different subscriptions. It's a hassle that every business owner, real business owners have. So what made me decide to even create this software to begin with is having that problem. It's not an anomaly because it's not just a singular problem. It's a problem that happens to all business owners. So when I say that I created this for me, it really was for me to solve a problem I was having, but it also made me realize that I'm not the only one.
Right.
But my platform is a lot more seamless. When I send you a document, I'll give you an example. I sent you a document, Raven, a W-9 form. Was it a seamless process?
Yeah, that was simple.
Yeah, it was simple. You saw the parts that were highlighted, that were required. You filled them out. You press finish, done.
Right.
So instead of me having to pay DocuSign for something like that, or any other company paying DocuSign for something like that, that comes along with the Kingz App subscription, sir. It's anything that you can think of when it comes to business. Now, enough talking about it. Let me just kind of dive in and show you what I'm talking about. First place I go when I log in is I go to my dashboard. So we're on Legacy Dash. It shows incoming call statuses, total calls placed by attendee, total count or contacts, opportunities open, accepted emails, total unread, total funnel views, opportunity status, confirmed appointments, incoming calls, duration. It shows you how long calls were, contacts by source, whether they were an affiliate or what stage they're in, interest, pre-qualifieds. It shows your task down here. So if there's a task for you specifically, it'll be down here. Okay, so here's your contacts. So if you're ever looking for somebody, you see a task and that person's name is, is there, and you just want to look for that person here. This is a client that I had in my office earlier who owns a chiropractor office, and this isn't my only business. I also have a company called diligence Network, which is a legal intake referral network. Deal with a lot of people who get into car accidents, and we get them chiropractor treatment, we get them the right lawyer. But he didn't necessarily know that I had something like this that I had built. He just knew that he knew me from diligence. So I had him in my office earlier showing him this, and he was like, I need this for the office. Like, why didn't you tell me this from the jump? I guess that's why everything's been so efficient. So I got an appointment with him tomorrow to basically set this up for him. Right here is where everything is, honestly. You don't really need to go anywhere when it comes to your client. If I want to have him accept a payment, or if I want to have him send me a payment, or I want to send a document, if I need to schedule an appointment with this person, put notes in here, do a task, anything that I need to do, it's all right here. If I need to email them, send them a text message, call them, change their status, anything that I need to do with my client, it's all right here. Now, let's say, for instance, I need to, I'm on crunch time, and I just got off my last appointment phone call, and I have this appointment coming up, and it's like 5 minutes away, and I haven't really had time to, go through everything. You follow me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what I would do is I would go to Ask AI, which is a built-in AI right here on your platform, kind of like ChatGPT. It goes based upon a ChatGPT model. I will go here to Ask AI. All right, I need my AI to summarize a contact for me. And this is water, by the way. I don't drink alcohol. I know it kind of looks like I'm drinking, but this is water. I don't drink alcohol at all, for the record, for anybody who's watching on YouTube. Okay. I need to summarize his contact, and his name is Pierre. Okay, now I'm going to submit. It's going to take about 30 seconds to do a sentiment of our previous conversations, how many messages were sent, which ones were responded to, what he initially contacted me about, any phone conversations that we've had before. It's going to listen to the transcripts, and then it's going to come up with a sentiment about what my next steps need to be when it comes to this client. You follow me?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You guys can see on the screen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, so let's take a look at what it says. He has an upcoming appointment tomorrow. The meeting is opportunity to strengthen engagement. He's interested in the SaaS solutions, which is the Kingz App, the platform that we're on right now, because he wants it for his business. He's proactive in scheduling, which means, he called in to do the appointment. My next action is I need to follow up with him to confirm the appointment, develop a structured outreach plan to increase communication frequency, and he is a high value potential. Peers' interest in the trust structure and the SaaS solutions suggests he could evolve into a valuable partner. Tailored communication, consistent follow-up could enhance loyalty and lead to referrals. So if I were somebody who were taking notes on this client and I was getting ready to send this client over to one of my affiliates, I would just copy this, press this button, copy it, put it in his notes, and then assign it to you so that by the time that you get it, you know exactly where you're going with this client. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
I already went over the commission structure with you guys, so you guys have a pretty good pretty good idea of how that works, right? It's 20% off.
20%. Yeah.
So this isn't something that people can just go to anybody on the street or somebody that they think they know to go get. That's why I don't ever chase clients. If somebody's not ready, they're not ready. But I tried every single product that I created on myself first. So much so that I was able to get the bank to book the entire day for me when I opened up my trust bank account. They booked the whole day, but she called me that morning and she said, Mr. King, I am not qualified to do this. I'm sorry. It looks like you're opening up 3 trust-owned bank accounts, and I've never even seen that done before. I don't even know how to open up a trust-owned bank account. But what I will do is I'll get you in touch with one of our city branch managers that specializes in trust, and he'll open it up for you. So that's what she did. She called around for the next Friday, and that guy booked the entire day. And he told me when I walked in there, he was like, look, The reason why I booked the entire day is because there's only one other time that this has happened in years, and the other guy was a billionaire. So essentially, I guess what I'm saying is that I've already proven that what we're doing is sovereign on myself. So we don't have to like worry whether or not, oh, is this gonna work? It sounds too good to be true. No, I already did it. Still in the process of doing it. I got 3 trust-owned bank accounts. I'm using 3 separate trust-owned EIN numbers, and most people don't even know those exist. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't aware of that trust that on EIN numbers. I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, well, with the trust, you have to have an EIN number for it. The lawyer's not going to tell you that, though. You know, like I said, man, most of the people that, when it comes to this service that we're offering with the legacy trust, they have no idea how valuable it is until they actually use it. I had no idea how valuable it was. I'll give you an example. All right. Let's say that something were to happen to one of my businesses. Somebody wanted to sue me for whatever reason. You know, people do stupid stuff. I might not have done anything wrong, but somebody might want to sue me for whatever reason. The way that I have it structured is you're first going to have to go to the state registered LLC, which is probably, I don't know which one it would be, whatever. Let's use one as an example. Let's use Timeshare Cancellation Group. You're gonna have to sue Timeshare Cancellation Group, and you're gonna have to go through Florida. Once you get to Florida, you're gonna realize that Timeshare Cancellation Group is owned by another company in Wyoming. So you just wasted time in Florida and a lawyer who didn't tell you because he didn't look it up. He just showed up. Both of you guys showed up in court, and then the judge was like, oh, this is out of our jurisdiction. This company's owned by another company in Wyoming. So you gotta go all the way to Wyoming. So now you gotta get on a flight to go to Wyoming, get another lawyer in Wyoming, and try and sue me out there. And then when you get to court, you're gonna realize that Wyoming is a pro-business state. What does that mean? That means that the judge is going to rule in the business's favor. So you just wasted your money and time in Wyoming to go try and sue or collect any sort of money in Wyoming. And even if you do get away with that, the judge is then going to tell you, oh, you have to go back to Florida because this holdings company is owned by a trust. And then when you get back to Florida and try to talk to a judge about the trust, the judge is going to laugh at you. It's like, you're going after her trust? Good luck. Trust can't show up in court. Dead end. So anybody who is trying to build some sort of legacy that they want to get protected when they get, extremely wealthy, and they don't want these tire kickers that come out of nowhere trying to take their money, the best thing for them to do is to relinquish all their assets into a private irrevocable trust, get themselves a holdings company out in Wyoming, and have their face forwarding company be in their state. Make sense?
Yeah.
Before
layers of protection.
Yeah, exactly. Several of them. And honestly, with just one of them, you'd be okay. But having 3 of them makes it so that you're extra protected. And you're basically preparing for, even if you're starting from the ground, you're preparing for a scalable, huge enterprise in doing that. And you're able to do it, honestly, because now you have 3 different trust-owned bank accounts that you can get funding for. Rather than relying on that one social security number where you would get denied, now you got 3 other entities that you can get funded for. You don't even got to use your personal guarantee. So it gives you a lot more leverage to move that route, because if you're looking to use other people's money, like the bank's money, and you don't necessarily have, even if you do have the credit to get the money, imagine getting it 4 times that, imagine getting 4 times the amount they're offering. You know what I mean? And from 4 different banks too, because it's a business now. I can go to this bank, go to that bank, go to this bank, go to that bank, and they'll all give it to me. Because you know that my Paydex score is high and that I'm not high risk. You can also download this on your phone. It's not going to have all of these features, but all of the basic features that you need, like making phone calls, sending out documents, requesting payments, having your calendar, setting things on your calendar, everything that you really need to do on your phone you can do. Okay, so can you guys see my phone screen at all?
Yeah.
Okay, so these tabs at the bottom, this is your contact tab, this is your calendar tab, this is your payment tab, these are your conversations, and these are your notifications. There's also a lightning bolt right here. That's like a quick tab. If I hit that, it gives me a few different options. I could create a contact, I can scan a business card, I can request a reputation or request a review, I could request a payment, I can make a phone call, I can send a text message, all from this application. I don't need to go anywhere else. If I want to if I want somebody to pay me, I would just go to this payment option. I go to catalog, which would have all of my products in there. I'm gonna add an item, or click which one they want. They're gonna select item. And then if I want to give them a discount, I can. If I want to break up the payments, I can. If I'm right in front of them, I could either tap by phone so they could just use Apple Pay or whatever they have. But if I'm not, which is most of the time, invoice, or I can send them an estimate. Now, I like to send people estimates because it's not as like aggressive as an invoice. So if I'm on the phone with somebody, I'm gonna send them that estimate because that estimate gives them the option to pay it, and they can just pay the invoice through the estimate. Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah.
Now I can
Yeah.
all of this from this application. I can call my client from this application. I can send them the contract through this application. I can request a payment from this application. I can request a review from this application. I can put them on my calendar for a follow-up on this application. I never have to lose or stop using the app. I don't have to go here or there. That's the whole point of it. You can delete all the apps off your phone. You can just use this one.
Yeah, absolutely. Everything in one place.
Just to give you an example of some of the tools that you can use instead of you trying to convince a bunch of people about all of these tools, because first of all, I can't even convince people about these tools. There's too much
Right.
back here for me to try and explain, period.
Right.
So most of the time what I do is I keep it kind of vague. Like if I know somebody who's a business owner who has a barbershop, right? You know, something vague, right? How many appointments do you get a week? Oh, I get like 14. I get like 2 a day. Like they book automatically. Most of the time, I gotta get people to book though. Like I gotta hit them up. Oh, okay. Well, what if you had an AI assistant that booked all your appointments for you and even sent out the invoices? What? What you talking about? Now I shut up because this is what I do next. Pick up my phone and I call Ali G, the digital consigliere. And I say, hey, Ali G, I have a barber on the line. He's a potential client and he wants to know what we can do for their business. And then I hand him the phone. I sit back and I say nothing because the AI assistant is going to answer every question that they have. And it's going to be tailored specifically to them. I just call my AI assistant and I explain to her what's going on.
This call will be recorded for quality purposes. You have reached the office of Rias King.
Can you guys hear?
How can I help you today?
Yeah.
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 It sounds
Okay.
like you're checking in. Could you clarify where here is or what you're referring to? That way I can assist you better.
So I'm doing a training right now. I'm painting a scenario where they could use you to their advantage whenever they're talking to any sort of business owner. So in the scenario that I painted, I told them I'm talking to this barber who spends a lot of time, trying to chase down clients to make appointments and, getting deposits. And I asked him, well, if you had an AI assistant to do all of that for you, wouldn't that help you a little bit? And his ears perked up and he was like, what are you talking about? And I told them that in that scenario, instead of them trying to explain themselves to the barber, they pick up the phone, explain the scenario to you, and then you take over the phone call from there. So let's play that scenario out, shall we?
Absolutely, Mr. King. Let's dive into it. You're the affiliate, and I'll step in as the AI assistant to handle the barber's needs. Whenever you're ready, let's roll.
I'm ready. Let's roll.
All right, here we go. Affiliate, you. Hey, Ali G. I've got a barber here who's interested in automating his client bookings and deposit collections. Can you take it from here? Ali G, me. Peace and prosperity. This is Ali G, Mr. King's assistant. I hear you're looking to save time and streamline your bookings. Let me walk you through how we can help. Imagine this. Your clients book their appointments online, deposits are collected automatically, and reminders are sent out without you lifting a finger. Plus, you'll have a system to manage all your client info, payments, and even reviews, all in one place. How does that sound so far? Your move, Mr. King.
That sounds great.
Perfect.
For me
So-
and for the person that needs this. Can you explain a little further?
Absolutely. Let me break it down. With our system, you'll get access to the Kingz App, which is like having a personal assistant for your business. Here's how it works for you as a barber. 1. Online booking. Made easy. Your clients can book their appointments online anytime. No more back and forth calls or texts. They'll see your availability and lock in their spot instantly. 2. Automatic deposit collection. You can require deposits up front when clients book. This ensures commitment and reduces no-shows. The system handles the payment for you, no awkward conversations. 3. Appointment reminders. The app sends automatic reminders to your clients before their appointments so they don't forget. Less stress for you, fewer missed slots. 4. All-in-one management. You'll have a dashboard to track everything: appointments, payments, client info, and even reviews. It's all organized in one place, saving you hours every week. 5. Custom branding. The app is branded for your business, so it looks professional and polished to your clients. And the best part? It's super affordable, starting at just $47 a month for up to 5 users. You'll save time, reduce no-shows, and focus on what you do best: cutting hair and growing your business. What do you think? Would this make your life easier?
Hey Raven, I want you to pretend to be the barber and respond to her if you can.
Yes.
Raven, I'll play the
like-
assistant, and you can jump in as the barber. Let's make this real. Whenever you're ready, Raven, hit me with your response.
Yes, I definitely like that. Is there any kind of tracking? Is there any kind of tracking that I'll have access to?
Absolutely. The Kingz App gives you full tracking capabilities. Here's what you'll have access to. 1. Appointment tracking. You can see all your upcoming appointments in one place, who's booked, what time, and even if they've paid their deposit. 2. Payment tracking. You'll know exactly who's paid, how much, and when. It keeps your finances organized without you lifting a finger. 3. Client history. You can track each client's booking history, preferences, and even notes about their favorite styles or services. So it's like having a memory bank for your clients. 4. Performance insights. The app can show you trends, like your busiest days or most popular services, so you can plan and grow smarter. 5. Real-time notifications. You'll get updates when someone books, cancels, or reschedules, so you're always in the loop. It's all designed to give you control and clarity without the hassle. Does that sound like the kind of tracking you'd need?
Yes, that would be it. That's great.
Perfect. Sounds like this is exactly what you need. Let's get you set up so you can start saving time and running your business more smoothly. Shall we move forward?
Sounds good. Yes.
Awesome. Let's get started. I'll guide you through the next steps to activate your account and have everything up and running. You're going to love how much easier this makes your day-to-day.
Ali G, you are a perfect closer and a great tool to use, and a wonderful partner. Thank you so much for that example. Now I'd
Thank
like
you,
to
Mr. King.
go ahead.
Go ahead, Mr. King. What's next? I'm ready.
I'd like us to switch gears for a second. I know that you have a time limit. Let's say that I've gotten the barber interested in the Kingz App. They went ahead and got the free 3-day trial. And after about a day or so, they realize they don't know what the hell they're doing, and they're going to need some help. So they call you back, and they're like, hey, how do I set this up? What am I supposed to do? Where would you go with that scenario?
Got it, Mr. King. Let's dive into that scenario. Barber. Hey, Ali G, I signed up for the free trial of the Kingz App, but honestly, I'm lost. I don't know what I'm doing. Can you help me set this up? Ali G. No worries at all. This is exactly why I'm here. Let's get you up and running step by step. First, let me ask, what's the main thing you're trying to set up right now? Is it the booking system, deposit collection, or something else? From there, I'd guide them based on their response. For example, 1, if they say booking system, all right, let's start with your booking system. Log into the app, and I'll walk you through setting up your availability, services, and pricing. Once that's done, I'll show you how to share your booking link with clients. 2, if they say deposit collection, got it. Let's make sure deposits are set up. I'll guide you to the settings where you can require deposits for specific services. It's super simple, and I'll stay with you until it's done. 3, if they say they're overwhelmed in general, no problem. Let's take it one step at a time. I'll help you set up the basics first, like your services and availability, and then we'll move on to the extras like reminders and payments. Sound good? Throughout the call, I'd keep it calm, clear, and supportive, making sure they feel confident by the end. And if they need more help later, I'd remind them they can always reach out again. How's that approach, Mr. King? Would you like me to tweak anything?
That's a lot more than I expected you to do. But let me.
I aim to overdeliver.
Yeah, I do too, and I built you that way. Thank you. But my question to you is, instead of doing all that, because what's going to end up happening is even after you guide them through that, they're still going to realize that they need some help. So wouldn't it be more productive to suggest the Kingz App setup fee?
I see where you're going with this, Mr. King. Great point. You're absolutely right. Instead of walking them through every step, it's much more efficient to position the Kingz App setup fee as the solution. Let me reframe the response for that scenario. Barber, hey, Ali G, I signed up for the free trial of the Kingz App, but honestly, I'm lost. I don't know what I'm doing. Can you help me set this up? Ali G, totally understand. It can feel like a lot at first. That's why we offer a full setup service to get everything done for you. For a one-time setup fee, we'll handle all the heavy lifting, setting up your booking system, deposit collection, reminders, and even branding it for your business. You'll be ready to go without the stress. Does that sound like what you need?
Sounds like exactly.
This way, we save time. Perfect. That's the sweet spot, Mr. King. It positions the setup fee as the no-brainer solution while keeping the barber confident and stress-free. Let me know if you want to refine it further or run another scenario.
That's actually perfect. Raven, do you have anything that you want to add? A scenario that you want to play out? She has about 6 more minutes till her timer is done. I could always call her back, but do you have anything that you want to ask? Any specifics?
None that I can think of now. That scenario, that's pretty much, yeah. Trying to think like a barber, but.
No, you can change the scenario around so that it's tailored to you specifically. So, for instance, what business are you in?
Marketing, online marketing.
Raven, feel free to share your business or industry, and I can tailor the scenario specifically to your needs. Whether it's about clients, automating tasks, or scaling your operations, I'll adapt to make it relevant for you. What's your focus?
Okay, I also work with a carpet cleaning business and power washing business also.
Got it, Raven. Let's tailor this to your carpet cleaning and power washing business. Here's a scenario. You've got a client who's interested in booking a cleaning service but keeps calling to ask about availability, pricing, and scheduling. It's eating up your time, and you want to automate the process. You call me, Ali G, to step in and handle it. Let's roll. Raven. Hey, Ali G. I've got a carpet cleaning client who's always calling to book and ask questions. I need a way to automate this so I can focus on the actual work. Can you help? Ali G. Absolutely, Raven. Here's how we can make your life easier. With the Kingz App, your clients can book their cleaning or power washing services online, see your availability, and even pay deposits up front. You'll also have automated reminders sent to them so they don't forget their appointments. Plus, you can track everything, appointments, payments, and client info all in one place. How does that sound for streamlining your business? Would you like to tweak this scenario further, or does this hit the mark?
That pretty much hit the mark, but what I want to ask you also is, Since I am a carpet cleaning business, is there any way that you could maybe help me design maybe a new website for my business to help attract more customers?
Here's how. 1. Lead capture forms. The app lets you create custom forms to capture leads directly from your current website or social media. You can collect client info, service requests, and even schedule consultations. 2. Automated follow-ups. Once a lead comes in, the app can send automated follow-up messages, quotes, or reminders to keep them engaged and convert them into paying customers. 3. Review management. You can request and manage client reviews, which boosts your online reputation and attracts more business. 4. Marketing campaigns. The app allows you to send out email or text campaigns to promote special offers, seasonal discounts, or new services. If you're looking for a full website redesign, I'd recommend pairing the Kingz app with a professional web designer. The app can integrate seamlessly with your new site to handle bookings, lead capture, and client management. Would you like me to guide you on how to use the app for these features?
Actually,
or do you want to explore website?
I gotta update your knowledge base, Ali, because we do definitely 100% build websites on the Kingz app. We build funnels, websites, stores, webinars, analytics, blogs, WordPress, client portals, forms, surveys, QR codes, even quizzes. So maybe I just need to update your knowledge base so that you know that, because we definitely build websites. I built my website, and I built you on this. So yeah, we need to update your knowledge base.
Thank you for that, Mr. King. I appreciate the clarification. It's incredible that the Kingz app offers such a robust suite of tools, including website and funnel building. That's a game changer for businesses like Raven's. Raven, let me reframe that for you. Yes, Raven, the Kingz app can absolutely help you design a professional website tailored to your carpet cleaning and power washing business. You can build a fully functional website, complete with booking forms, lead capture, and even e-commerce if you want to sell products or services online. Plus, you can create funnels to guide potential customers from interest to booking, track analytics to see what's working, and even add blogs or client portals to keep your audience engaged. Would you like to explore how we can start building your website through the Kingz app?
Absolutely.
Perfect. Let's get started. We'll use the Kingz app to design a sleek, professional website that showcases your services, attracts customers, and makes booking a breeze. I'll guide you through setting up the essentials, like your homepage, service pages, and a booking form. And we can customize it to fit your brand perfectly. Ready to dive in?
Yes.
Awesome. Let's get to work. First, we'll start by outlining the key sections for your website, like your homepage, services, testimonials, and a contact page.
Don't you think that? Okay, yeah. Well, that was her time, anyways.
Yeah.
She is like,
Man, that is incredible, man. That's crazy.
She still be surprising me, but like, yo, it's autonomous. So if anybody ever has a question, ever, they can just call her.
That's crazy. That is insane, boy. That's a cold.
And I see you creeping on here, Pierre. How you doing today? Imagine that tailored to any business, though. It's
right.
That's my business because it's my business. But imagine that tailored to any business.
Yeah, that's nuts, man. That's nuts.
Chiropractor, a mechanic, a car wash. Anybody who has a business needs all of this shit.
That's nuts, man. That is absolutely.
It's not really like when I started the affiliate, I saw it as what I've already explained. It's one of those things where, first of all, people are looking for something legitimate to be able to be pushing. They want something like legit that hold value people are really gonna need. Second, they also want to make sure that they're gonna get paid. You know what I'm saying? So, those are two things that I can control. I don't have to worry about whether or not this MLM or whatever pyramid scheme is gonna pay out.
Right.
I don't have to worry about this shit at all. Like, because I've been down that road before. I have several different merchants that are specific towards payouts. So as soon as the money hits the account, it goes to this account, and then it gets sent to the wallet address for each of my affiliates. Then all they got to do is just request it to their bank. Boom, they're paid. It makes it so that 3 people are happy. I'm happy because I get to help affiliates make money, and I get my clients something that they need. My clients are happy because they get something that they need, and my affiliates are happy because not only are they selling something that's legitimate and holds value, they're getting paid. I'm here on the back part because I wanted to show you that it can be built. And as you can see, it's our own hosting. So it says app.livelikeKingz.com/Kingz App. And I'm still on ai.livelikeKingz.com. This entire time, I've never had to go to any other. Okay, boom. So these are all my recent calls. These are all my contacts. Here's my keypad. Here's my voice note. If I want to make a phone call, you see right here, if I want to put in notes, if I want to send them a text message, I can put them on hold. I can look at my script for my call. Like while I'm on the call, I can look at my script. If I want to send him, send in a blind transfer and just transfer it to somebody else, like another team member, or if I want to do a warm transfer and be on the line, I could do so as well. Do you see that?
So we're able to call our clients from the app then using the.
Yeah, like I said, bro, you ain't never gonna have to lead an app.
So okay, so in that scenario, like you did, how would we, if we're on the phone with the client, how would we go ahead and get Ali in the conversation? How will we connect?
You can call her from the same number. Like while I was on the phone just now calling him, if I wanted a warm transfer Ali in there, I would just call Ali, call the 909 number, and then warm transfer her in there. It's one of those lines that it doesn't matter how many people are calling the number, it's still gonna end. That's why I got you on the phone with her, because she can explain it better than me. It was built specifically for this business, and you can have something like this for your business. So it'd be one thing if we were just offering the legacy trust service, right? That's enough, honestly, for people as a service. It'd be another thing if we were just offering the business credit playbook for when somebody has a business and they're trying to get funded. And honestly, it would be enough if we were just treated as Microsoft and we just sold the Kingz app, but we got all 3. It'd be one thing if the Kingz app just had an AI assistant and that was it. People would still pay for that, but it doesn't. It has all of this.
Right.
It has everything that you need for a business. Reputation management, reporting. If you want to audit your own business, you can audit your own business for them and send them the audit. You can even audit the business for your clients and give them a weekly audit for your business if they want to see the insights. And you have a media storage sort of membership. Like, a lot of people use school. So I have my own school. I don't need to use school. Everybody has a client portal and they don't even know about it yet. So if I have somebody who calls my AI assistant about a specific product, if they log into the portal, that product will have a contract or invoice or something that is attached to that product that's waiting to be paid for inside the client portal.